Hi, Dave Johnston here with Day Trade the Markets. Today is Monday, December the 19th, 2016. Just been filled long for four contracts here at 22.57.25. As you can see right here in the Emini S&P, trying to buy another four down here at 22.56.75. So the market here has rallied up to our resistance area. We had a resistance up in here around 64. Market hit 63.75. This is where it opened, had an early dip with aggressive selling, turned right around, very aggressive buying, leaving in its wake this high velocity move. So that's why I've gone ahead and gotten long down near our support area. And I actually waited until this bar was rejected. Once it got rejected, put the second order in here. We'll see if we get filled on that, maybe not, but at any rate, we are long four from 57.25. So I'm going to go ahead and put in a sell limit, and I think I'm going to put it up here for the first objective on this trade in, yeah, I think I'll put it right here just at a point and a half. Okay, at 58.75. And I'm going to put a protective stop just down below here for, that'll have to be for 8 contracts. I'll have to make an adjustment here. There we go. So we've got our stop in place. We are long. We've got the other order in to get long even more, and we got our first objective in here. So the market in the E-mini S&P, of course, has been obviously very strong since the election, which was that's over a month ago now, 5-6 weeks ago. Okay, the market. Okay, it's just come up and hit our price. Let's see if we get filled on here. 58.75. So we had a lot of volatility last, it was last Wednesday when the FOMC announcement was released. We haven't gotten out of that range. On Friday we went down and dipped towards the low of it. We knew there was good support in the 47 area. It got down to 49, and it's gotten as high as 67. So I wouldn't be at all surprised if we do go up and test again that 64 level, and that's really what I'm looking for here in this particular trade, at least back up to test the high of the day up here. So everything's in place. We just hit our price, didn't get filled yet, but I'll go ahead and pause the recording now and pick it up as the market dictates. Okay, just resume the recording here. We just got filled just a moment ago right here. It took a while to get filled, but we did get filled. So I'm going to go ahead and cancel this other buy limit down here. Cancel that, move the marker. And this sell stop that we have for 8, I'm going to bring that obviously back to 2 because now we're down to 2 contracts. And I will bring this up to, I'm going to bring it right up here to break even on that one. So that's really it for now. As far as our next objective is concerned, I'm going to go ahead and try and sell a second contract. We'll put it up here at 60.75 to sell one right below that this next area. It's our trade location zone of resistance up in here. Might be trying to squeeze too much, but we'll go ahead. Well, let's see now. Yeah, maybe 60 and a quarter. That'll give us 3 points on that third of the fourth contract. So anyway, that's where we're at for now. So once again, go ahead, pause the recording, and pick it up as needed. In the recording here, I've just entered a trade long in 2 contracts here in the crude. It's already starting to move up pretty quickly. We had this entry happen pretty quickly. You can see that the market here today had been rejecting these aggressive selling attempts. We came up here and tested towards the high, and when we got this decel bar here that came down and quickly had its high taken, that was when I jumped in. So it happened pretty quickly, and the market's moving up right away here. So for 5 to 15, as far as our next objective goes, let me see here on this crude. We're really looking in the 25 area. So I think I'll go ahead. Okay, we got a nice blue bar there. I'm going to go ahead and put in a sell limit. I think I'll put it around 20 sell limit for the first objective. And we've got our protective sell stop in here just below that decel bar. So the deceleration bar, you can see, just to talk about that for just a moment, these can be good indicators in an up market when a market, when I say up, I'm talking about the recent intraday action. Been moving up like this, then it dips down. Decelerates means it has a triangle below its low, and when it's a selling bar like this, the expectation is the high of that to get taken out right away. And in this case, it not only got taken out, but we had some good aggressive buying coming in because of the rejection here earlier of the selling. So I'm going to go ahead and put the sell stop now all the way up to break even. It has moved 12 ticks in our favor. And so that's really why I wanted to jump in on that trade on the crude. Let's take a look at the ES. Okay, it's just pretty calm here. Still got our stop in place at break even on the final two contracts. It came within just a couple of ticks of our objective, so still looking pretty good there. I'll pause the recording and pick it up when need be. Okay, just resume the recording. Okay, we just got filled right there at the first objective, and I've already adjusted the stop, and now I need to adjust the quantity stop placement. Now adjust the quantity down to 1. We'd only bought 2, so got a break even stop in here on that. So 25 was that next objective, so who knows how high it could go. We've had a lot of consolidation here, so this market could continue for some time. After the 25 area, there's some areas above there, but it could get as high as 53.80, which is the next significant barrier. So I'm just going to use a trailing stop on this for the time being. We'll just let that trade in that manner for now. So let's take a look at our ES. Okay, the ES did have a bit of a pullback here. Now it's come back up towards within a tick of our sell limit. So hopefully we can get filled on that soon. So anyway, once again, I'll go ahead and pause the recording. Okay, just resuming the recording. We just got filled here a moment ago on the third contract at plus 3 points. So I'm going to adjust this stop here down to just one contract because we only have one contract left. And I'm also going to lift it up just here. This last dip that we had down to this was at 58.75. So I'm going to put the protective sell stop at 58 even on this final contract. So I need to get another marker here and just put that stop right there. Okay, so that's it for now. Let's take a quick look at the crude. Okay, just kind of hovering up there for now. So once again, I'll pause the recording and pick it up when needed. Okay, just started the recording back up. We did have a bit of a dip here, as you can see, but it immediately attracted some aggressive buying. So I'm going to go ahead and make an adjustment on the stop to just a tick below that bar right there. And as you can see, the low of that bar is at 13, so our stop's at 12, 53.12. So, and I'm also going to go ahead and just put in a marker there for that, so we know where that is, just in case it comes back. So things are looking good. Who knows how high it's going to go, but we're going to keep following it here and trading it with just the stop order, no limit objective on this. And as far as the ES goes, we'll come right back up to that second entry. We did have a dip here, kind of a similar fashion to the crude. You can see that dip right there. So that was where we adjusted the stop last time. That dip is at 58.75. Our stop's at 58 even. So looking good here. Just made a new high relative to where we got out over here. So that's looking good. Next objective really is up towards the high of the day. Well, it's up in this area, obviously, which is why we had the sell limit in. But should it move above that, would come into the high of the day, and actually the 64 area, which was a resistance area that we knew of going into today. So, okay, that's it for now. Go ahead and pause the recording. Okay, just resume the recording here. The crude has gone up. Oops, made this high. what did that get to at 27? Now it's come back down to within a tick of being stopped here on this trade, so just wanted to bring you up to date on that. Our stop is at 12. We're long from 5. So we made 15 ticks in the first contract. We only were into this trade for 2 contracts, so 15 ticks on the first, and this would lock in 7 on the second should we get filled on this. So just wanted to bring you up to date on that, because obviously we're in jeopardy of being stopped on that crude trade. Here's our stock Emini S&P trade. It's just hovering in here. Got our stop in place for the final contract of the 4. So just hanging in there on that one. So once again, I'll go ahead and pause the recording. Okay, just wanted to resume the recording. We just got filled here just a moment ago on the at our stop, second stop here in the crude contract. So just 7 ticks on the second contract, 15 ticks on the first, and that's it for this trade in the crude. Of course, today is Monday, December the 19th, 2016. Let's go back and take a look at our Emini S&P trade, and it is still just hovering here, not really doing a whole heck of a lot, just going sideways. So just going to hang on to that for the time being. We've got our stop in place. We just have the 1 contract left, and of course on this one, on this trade, we started with 4 contracts. So once again, I'll go ahead and pause the recording. Okay, resuming the recording. Here was our stop marker right here. Unfortunately, it just came down and nicked us. Now it's jumped up a couple of points. So at any rate, that's life. So the final contract here, just 3 ticks on that. So our first exit was for 2 contracts at 1.5 each. So that was 3 points there. And then our second exit was at 3 points. So that's a total of 6. And then we got 3 ticks here. So 6 3/4 points on the ES. And a total of 27 ticks on the crude. So that's a couple of trades for today, Monday, December the 19th, 2016, utilizing the Day Trade the Market software. So if you have any questions or comments, just go ahead and send us an email at info@daytradethemarkets.com, and we'll get back to you. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.